This is genius by the governor. The governor has figured out we can stop trade along the border, slow it down, and it will create pressure on Mexico and some of their governors to work out a deal to help us with border security.
If they fail to do that, we are going to continue with our right to inspect every single vehicle coming across that bridge into the state of Texas, regardless of the economic consequences it poses to Mexico.
All right, we want to welcome everybody. I know that folks are just beginning to tune in and to roll onto the feed, but thank you for joining us. I'm here in Laredo, Texas, on the U.S. side of the U.S. Mexico border, and at one of the busiest land ports in the United States of America, one of the busiest land ports in the hemisphere. This is the Columbia International Bridge right here in Laredo, Texas. And behind me, if you can see it, are trucks that are lined up as far as we can see that have within them the things that we want in this country. The cars, the televisions, the food, the produce, the things that we expect to see in our stores, on the shelves of our supermarkets, the things that we depend upon to make sure that we can live our lives. And this backup that you see that's been going on now for almost a week is not just a function of being on the border. It has a lot to do, in fact, it has everything to do with the governor of the state of Texas, Greg Abbott, who has mandated an inspection for each one of these trucks coming north into the United States by the Department of Public Safety. Those are the state troopers, to supposedly increase security at the border. But all those troopers can do is look at the tire pressure. They can look at how the engine of that truck is running. They can perform a safety inspection on the vehicle itself, but they're unable to actually look at the cargo to see if there's any trafficking of illegal drugs or human beings for that matter. So it's a political stunt more than it is anything else.
Companies that grow and ship food from across the border say their inventory is stuck because of big rig traffic jams on bridges from Mexico leading into the United States.
It's because the governor has ordered state troopers to inspect every truck. One business owner telling our border reporter Anastasia Bolton, "You're going to have to pay the price."
To understand what's happening now at the Texas-Mexico border, why truckers in Mexico are protesting, shutting down an international bridge in Pharr, for example.
You're looking at 3, 4, 5 days of delays.
Brett Erickson helps run Little Bear Produce, a grower, packer, and shipper based in the Rio Grande Valley.
These delays cost us a tremendous amount of money in terms of quality, in terms of planning, shifting our people around to be able to adapt to what's happening.
Nothing.
Beto O'Rourke is running against Abbott for governor.
It does nothing to stop the smuggling of human beings. It does nothing to improve the safety or security of the people of Texas.
Trucks stuck to be inspected will mean that we will have to pay more for food.
Retailers are fighting for less supply and they're paying more money. That means that those costs are going to be passed along to consumers.
When? Erickson says very soon. With Jose Sanchez in the Rio Grande Valley, I'm Anastasia Bolton.
Governor Abbott's spokesperson did not respond to requests for comment. This afternoon, however, Customs, Border Protection, and a federal agency that does vehicle inspections on the border issued a statement calling DPS inspections unnecessary. Also, Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller called on the governor to immediately stop enhanced inspections. He calls it, quote, a misguided policy that hurts consumers.